When we last left off, we had just created a button, and when you click it, it says sort data ascending or descending. And as well, the DOM is being updated. If we take a look at the element for this button, take a look at state. When we click it, state value changes from 0 to 1. So when we want to sort ascending, the state is 1. And when we want to sort descending, the state is 0. So now it's time to actually write code that sorts the data for the chart. And as well, it'll update the chart so that we can see the data ascending or descending. Let's head to the code, and in index.html, scroll to the bottom where we created the event handler click for the sort button, and that's at line 145. To sort an array, create a sort function. So with our helper variables, we'll create a variable called ascending. We'll set it equal to a function that has a and b as its arguments. And what it does is it returns a.value minus b.value. What this will do is it will compare a and b, which is the current and the next element in sorting, and then the value properties. And remember that we have an array of objects where value is numerical values. Scroll back down and we'll create var descending equals function a_b with the curly brackets return, and as you guessed it, this would be returning b.value minus a.value. Now we'll call the sorting function within the conditional logic we created at lines 155 through 161. So the first thing it will do is if the state's 0, we want to do data.sort, and we want to sort this ascending. So we're passing in the sorting function. Copy that, and in the else if, data.sort descending. Okay, we'll save that, and let's log here console.log data. Save, head to the web page, refresh, and now when we click the button, we see an array of objects, and if we take a look at them, this is the value of 8, 16, and it's getting larger. That's because we sorted ascending on the value key. Now, let's refresh the page. Click once and then twice. Now, if we look at this object in the console, we have the value 337, 132, and then 93. So it's getting smaller. We sorted descending. But the chart hasn't updated yet. That's because we need to then update the data source for the chart. Let's refresh the page, head back to the code. We'll take out this console log statement. We don't need it anymore. And instead, we need to call our plot function. Now, the last thing we'll do within this function that's handling the click event is we'll type plot.call, open and close parentheses, and really we're just going to copy the information that was used to plot the chart in the first place. Paste that. And let's indent, save it, and head to the web page and refresh. Now when we click, it's not happening, but the numbers are getting darker and so are the grid lines. Well, actually what we're doing is we're just plotting the same information over and over and over again. We're really adding elements onto the SVG stack, and eventually we'll get a memory leak. So how do we actually reflect updated data in our chart? We'll take a look at that next.